Hey guys, what's good? Come on in. This is Yepa, Shamanic Practitioner. Welcome to my channel, Raising the Vibrations Across the Nation. I hope everybody is doing well today. Alright, we're going to go ahead and tap on in. This will be a collective reading. So because this is a collective reading, make sure that you take what you feel resonates and leave what does not, okay? Not everything that I say is going to resonate with you or your situation. Feel free to take a look at the other videos that I do have on my channel, and you'll definitely run into something that resonates with your spirit. So let's go ahead and begin this video here. Divine Spirit, what do you want to talk to the collective about here today? What do you want to talk to the collective here about today, Divine Spirit? What do you want to talk to the collective here about today, Divine Spirit? And what do you want to talk to the collective here about today? Final shuffle. What do you want to talk to the collective about today, Divine Spirit? One card only. What do you want to talk to the collective here about today, Divine Spirit? What do you want to talk to the collective here about? Ooh, we got healing the mother line. Healing ancestral work. Mother line growing up here. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about it. Many of you are working through some mommy wounds right now. Some of you are healing the relationship with the mother figure. Trying to repair a connection with the mother figure here as well. For others here, you have been working to kind of like repair yourself here. Maybe there are some qualities or some traits, some patterns about you that you kind of see as an ancestral pattern, okay? And you notice that, and that's something that you want to change. So you've been doing the work, okay? Some of you are very deep into ancestral work, or some of you have ancestral altars here, okay? For some of you, your mother is on your ancestral altar here as well, okay? For others, maybe you don't have an altar, but in some shape or form, you find ways to venerate a mother that is on the other side here as well. I feel like in the collective right now, again, there is strong healing surrounding any mommy wounds, okay? Whether your mom is here in the physical or whether your mom has passed on. All right, so let's go ahead and dive more deeper here. I feel like the primordial mothers are very present right now as well. Some of you guys have definitely been like getting a lot of those that has a relationship with the birds. You've been getting a lot of communication from the birds lately because the primordial mothers are speaking here as well. Somebody's mother had a stuttering issue or had issue with speaking towards the time of their passing here as well, or even in their waking life here. Or some of you may stuttered when you were a child here as well, okay? Or has some type of speech issues or delays in communication. I don't know why that's coming forth here. But let's go ahead and tap on in, Divine Spirit. Healing the mother line for the collective. Healing the mother line. All right. So we have the card of reunion here. So for some of you, your mom is definitely present here. And, you know, because you have been doing that work within yourself, you've been doing your own healing, you've been diving deeper maybe into religious or spiritual beliefs or things of that nature. You've just been healing. And because you have been healing here, it's like now you kind of see some things, right, that you want to change when it comes to the relationship that you have with your mom. You may not want things to be the way that they've always been. So for some of you, you have been working on taking the steps of reconciling, of building a better relationship with your mom, okay? For some of you, you may not be in that space right now here. Maybe you're not talking to your mom, or you know, maybe there is a set of boundaries that is placed with a mother figure. I do feel eventually there is going to be a more closeness of this connection in the future here as well, okay? For those who mother is on the other side and you are still here doing the healing, either surrounding the passing of them or just surrounding things that you've been through as a child, or again, just healing those mommy wounds here as well. Um, it's like a mother is kind of like coming through to kind of like give recognition that they are working with you on getting back whole within yourself, or and getting to a place of wholeness within yourself here. So they are wanting you to know that they're very much present and around you at this time frame here. I feel like also another thing, you guys have such of a strong, even if you are divine masculine, you have a strong, nurturing, empathetic, caring aspect about who you are as a person here. And I feel that you have a lot of people that may want to gravitate to you here, but I feel like because of certain mommy wounds or issues within the lineage, okay, from the maternal side, has caused you to kind of create certain boundaries with people as well. That's something that I'm hearing also coming up. All right. So I don't know if I completed that message as what I was saying when it comes to like you guys, whether you're divine masculine or not, just that loving, nurturing energy here is what I think I did, where it's like people just gravitate to you, okay? And the thing about that though, we got to look at it, is that because you have this energy that people gravitates to, you can attract the positives and you can attract the negative as well here. Like for some of you, the healing that you're doing within yourself is bringing back that harmony of like recapturing those broken parts of yourself, right? And mending those broken parts of yourself here as well. All right. All right. What's this healing the mother line here for the collective? Healing the mother line here for the collective. What's this about? Healing the mother line here for the collective. So we have water your garden here, nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest here. Okay. Some of you, there is a mother on the other side, and she kind of sees that, you know, you're not kind of taking care of yourself in the way that you should here as well. Um, and she wants you to change that. She wants you to make you a priority. She wants you to focus on you. She wants you to be kinder to yourself, gentle with yourself. She wants you to rest. She wants you to start eating better. She wants you to start eating, okay, as well. She wants you to stop waiting so late in the evening to eat something. It's like these are things that she want to come through and say here, okay? For others, this is an energy right now of like being like reparenting yourself at this time, you know, like being that mother to yourself and giving yourself the nourishment that you need here as well. Some of you now again are dealing with this energy of healing some inner child wounds, or healing some traits or patterns from your generational ancestry. And it's like cleansing is very important here as well. Some of you need to drink more water here also, okay? Somebody's mom may have passed away from kidney issues or kidney failure here, or something with the kidneys could be significant here as well. For some of you, again, if you don't start drinking more water, you won't have issues of UTI, okay? You know, maybe for some of you, your mom had to get on you in the past when she was living about drinking water here as well. There could be a little joke about that for somebody. That's confirmation that she's present here as well. All right. I feel like for some of you, maybe your mom is getting to a place where, you know how they say you're once an adult and twice a baby. Maybe some of you, your parents are getting older now, and maybe you have to be in this position now where you are maybe being the mother to your mom, you know, at this time frame, you know, needing to be the mother to your mom. All right, that's for somebody. What is this healing the mother line here for the collective here? We have after the rain here. So like I said, for many of you that may be in a difficult space right now with between how the relation is with you and a mother figure here, I do feel for many of you, that won't be for all here, I do feel like changes is going to come about here as well. Okay, I do feel like things could be turbulent now, but I don't feel like they're going to be that way always here. For somebody, like you always catching rainbows here, and that is a sign from this mother figure or someone that you saw like a motherly figure to you here, okay? On the other side here as well. I feel like when it comes to healing the mother line for some of you, maybe it's just kind of like getting to a place of accepting your mom for the way that they are, for the way that they was here as well. All right. Now I do see like for some of you, you're like, no, it's over with. There is no more ever connecting back, with a mother figure. And that may literally be the case. And maybe that's actually what may be best for you. That's not going to be everybody's story. And maybe just by severing those ties with a mother figure may bring a sense of wholeness back within yourself by doing so. So it's going to be different strokes for different folks, because for some of you that said enough is enough, maybe you were at the mercy of this person. Maybe there is definitely some type of trauma that is connected to this person. So it's kind of like you have your reasonings as well here. And maybe the relief is, again, cutting out that connection with the parent here, becoming whole within yourself and changing the generational patterns here to be something different than what you've experienced here. Your emotions is valid here. However, they are nurturing right now. Some of you could be a little bit more emotional at this time, or just very sensitive right now. Okay. What's this healing the mother line here for the collective? All right. We have the fertile void here. All right. Someone that I'm speaking to may have felt that they didn't really kind of like receive a lot of the love, the caring, and the nurturing energy that they wanted from a mother figure here. And even to this day, is still a void here of wanting to be fully loved here. And it's kind of like you are in charge of your garden now, baby boy and baby girl. You are in charge of your garden. So what you want to put in your garden to fill you up. Okay? And again, it just kind of goes back to that place of acceptance here. Acceptance. For someone, if your mom is passed on and there are some things that you've been working on, that you've been really attending to kind of like help something blossom in your life, know that your mother on the other side is really working hard to kind of help and assist this thing to blossom for you as well. And she's asking for your patience here also. Okay. For someone that's watching this, my condolences. You may have very recently lost a child. You may have had a miscarriage or a termination. I'm seeing very, very strongly here a termination, or maybe I feel miscarriage. And it is acknowledging that this mother on the other side has this child. Okay? Has this child. Okay? For someone that is having some issues with fertility here, it seems you're not the only one in your family that struggles from some type of fertility issues. The fertility issues comes to on the mother side of the family here. Okay, and it may be a little bit different than maybe what you experience. So what I'm getting here for someone, it could be a situation where, for example, like you have miscarriages, but maybe a mother didn't have miscarriages, but she had heavy cycles, or she had endometriosis or fibroids or something like that, or the roles could be reversed. You know what I'm saying? But it's still something in that same specific organ of the body in which comes from the mother side of the family here as well. Okay, so I don't know if somebody can now get to the bottom of something, if somebody was trying to figure that out here. Okay, and I feel this is not going to be for all, but there is someone that's watching my channel, and maybe somebody have told you this already here. Maybe you've heard it multiple times, or maybe you just feel in your spirit strongly what I'm getting ready to say. If you did experience a miscarriage here, for many of you, your rainbow baby is coming. All right? The rainbow baby is coming, but it just wasn't time. I could be really speaking very strongly to a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But not limited to here. Okay? And few more messages here for healing the mother line here for the collective. Yeah, look at you. You guys are breaking chains. You're breaking these ancestral patterns. You're healing that ancestral trauma, and you are rewriting your story here as well. Some of you been on this journey. Some of you guys are going through this journey now, okay? And this is a journey that many of you are meant to walk, okay? So for many of you, you are the black sheep of the family. For many of you, you are the generational curse breaker of the family here. You have the power to rewrite the future, okay? Rewrite the future. And I feel like there is a mother on the other side that does want to say that I'm sorry. There's a level of apology here. Kind of like sorry for what I put you through. For someone here. Amy, Jamie. And, you know, the grandmothers is like, I take account. We step to the forefront. We take accountability. That's crazy. I heard we take accountability. So when it comes to you, like maybe looking at a parent and like understanding like what they've been through as a child, and then you can kind of see why maybe your childhood was like that, or what you experienced happened like that because of how this person is as getting to a place of acceptance. It's like the primordial mothers, the grandmothers is acknowledging, you know, I take ownership of this here. But I'm now taking ownership to help and assist you from the other side to break this pattern here. And together, okay, together, I feel like for many of you, just know your mother, your grandmother's spirit is very much around. Some of you had a grandmother that was a Pisces here, or your grandmother passed away in Pisces season here as well. Okay, that's not going to be limited to, that's not for everyone, but it's not going to be limited as well here. All right. But it's kind of like the grandmother is also acknowledging here, just kind of like, what was the word you guys said? Say it again. I don't know, but it's like never forget the wisdom. Never forget the guidance that you gained from this. It's kind of like your grandparents are for the cause. They're right with you, of shifting, of making changes for the better. They're right with you. They're rooting you on here. But it's like, don't forget your roots, though. For somebody is like, don't forget your roots. Okay? It's interesting. All right, give me one final message, and we're going to go ahead and close out. Healing the maternal line for the collective here. Final messages here. Somebody's named Rose Mary. Okay. Coming up very strong here. There's a lot of love that's being sent your way, especially for those that have grandparents and mothers that is on the other side. There's a lot of love here as well. All right. I feel that if your mom is still present here as well, it's kind of like they love the best way that they knew how. That's not an excuse. It doesn't suffice what you've been through, but that's what's being said here. And I feel like for many of you that can relate to these messages that has come forth, your heart is meant to help humanity in some shape or form here. Like you have a big ass heart, and something about what you've gone through, what you've been through. I'm getting like this Jamaican, Trinidad, Caribbean accent coming through here. So that could be significant to some of you. But I feel like all of this is it has a bigger purpose. And it's just like you're not alone in your movement here. You're not alone at all here. All right? Some of you, again, have your grandparents on your altar. So these are people on your altar. They are very much present around you. Very much present. And sends you a lot of love. Regardless, even if you felt that they didn't love you. Okay? And like I said here, for those that is in a particular situation here where you are in the process of mending the relationship, is going to get better. It's going to get better. Okay? Yeah, some of you, some of these connections that you have with a parent could definitely stem also from past life connections as well. So for some of you, whatever contracts that you had with a mother figure has been broken or is being broken as well here. Okay? Alright, so this is going to close out my reading. If you guys enjoyed, if you found this to be beneficial, feel free to hit that like button. Feel free to comment. I love to engage with my tribe. And don't forget to hit that bell so that way you can receive notification as to when a video does upload. If you're interested in a more personal reading with me, spiritualvibrations.org. And until next time, Ashe.